Hi everybody, it's Julie and I'm here at the messy desk and we're gonna make some pockets embellishments. So I have cut up an entire book that I had that I gutted, and these are the items that I have in here. So I have some envelopes cut out, I have some pockets that I've already glued, some tags, another size pocket, some library pockets, some of these corner tuck pockets, these type of corner tucks. So I can just cut it here, or I can go ahead and attach it and still have the flip up as well. These can either be a miniature like fold out, or it can be glued and become a pocket, which I'm going to show you in this video. And then just some little inserts that could be used in a variety of different things. So, and then these are fold outs like this to be a long pocket, or side tucks. Side border tuck things. Okay, so let's see, let's move these, put them back where they came from. So what I have here is I have one of my pockets that I made out of a full page. So I took the full page, and we'll just borrow this one. I took the full page and I folded it, and then I folded it again. I added glue. First I added glue in the center, and across one side I went ahead, folded it over, then added glue here and folded it over. So I have this pocket. I left the torn side from tearing it out of the book for the top. On this particular one, I've added a piece of this lace. It's a Craft Smart little stamp, and I used my Ranger ink, the black. And so you saw this in the Dollar Tree journal. I used one of these pockets, and then I can just put a tag inside of it if that's too big of a tag. So this one might be too big too. So, but you can put a tag inside of it, just like that. Okay. You can attach it to the paper with a U shape and be able to put 2 items in it. You can fold the bottom up and have a double pocket, but this one we're going to leave like this. So I've pulled out a few items and have them here. I have this scallop circle that I distressed, and then I added, actually I think it's the gold paint, and then I added some of the gold fingernail polish to it as well. We're just going to go ahead and add some glue, and I'm using wet glue because that's what was right here. And I'm liking the wet glue. As long as you have some patience, the wet glue is great. So we're going to go ahead and put this down. Then I have these that I just got at Michael's. They were on sale, and so there's a variety of them. I am going to go ahead and just use the side of this and go around and kind of muck it up a little, because this is going in my Haunted House Halloween book. And I am going to go ahead across the front of it a little bit. Okay. And then I also have this stamp, and I haven't even put it on to a thing. I just take and go go ahead and use it around the edge, primarily to take away from any wording that is on there. Okay, so there. So we've just gone ahead and given it a little bit of a background. Make sure that this is okay. So this came on one of these, and it is a bunch of these little tags, and they do have sticky on one side. So you can actually, when you're trying to figure out what you're going to do with something, you can go ahead and go, yeah, that will work. Or, no, that won't work. On this one, I'm going to go ahead and put some glue just around the outside of it. Okay, there we go. Just around the outside. Then I'm going to glue it down, and I can use either the music notes or the book paper as my guide. I'm going to use the book paper. Okay. Now, I did also, over in my stash over here, I had this piece of note paper, and I thought that would probably go ahead and fit right on there. And it does, and it's torn. As I've said many times in my Halloween things, I like to use things that are torn. So we're just going to go ahead and attach that. Okay. Now you could leave this as it is right here, especially if you're not sure where you're going to be putting it. You could go ahead and add, usually I like to add some kind of a sentiment sticker or word. So I'm looking. Well, we do have this. It's just another kind of like, I'm gonna do that. I like it. And I really do want to use up the Halloween bits and pieces that are hanging around here. This is coffee dyed pieces of that Ironworks book. And I'll tell you, when I was coffee dyeing, it was very hard to work with. It's very fragile. However, it has dried just awesome. You could see through it really a whole lot and everything. I was really concerned, and it ended up being just amazing. So here's a sticker that says Potent Poison, and I think we're going to go ahead and just put this right here. This gives us a little bit more of the gold color. And the other thing I found out, these are those Martha Stewart stickers, and they are not sticking, like permanently sticking. They are sticking. So I have been adding glue once I figure out where I want them. So like I said, this is for that haunted house book that I'm making. I'm using those scary pages that I had on my desk the day that I made the ghosts. And it's turning out really cool. So there's Potent Poison. And the one other thing I might want to use, if I can find, oh, here it is possibly a skull. I think we're, Okay, so there we go. So there is our little pocket. And if you were going to just use it as a pocket, put something in it and use it inside a tuck or something, I would go ahead then and also distress the back. And like I said, I just go around it just like this. Maybe my little stamp. If you had a wording stamp or some numbers, they also would be cool. Okay, so there is my potent poison pocket. And next we are going to make a little envelope. And I have this, what size is it? It is about 3.5 by 3.5. My envelope maker doesn't tell me what size to do for that. So I'm going to go ahead and line this up. And you see we are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I am going to bring this in at about, we do it this way, be easier. At the 1.5. So I'm going to bring it in just almost at that line. I'm using iology here. The eye measurement. We were watching Dirt for a Day, and I can't remember what he called it, but because he eyes everything too. Okay. So, oh, I moved it over. Shame on me. So, oh well. Anyway, then we're going to go ahead and pull this up. We're just making a little envelope. Now you could go ahead and, now it did line up there, so that's kind of cool. You could go ahead and round the corners. And so just with your little corner rounder. Okay. So let's try this again. Okay, so we've got 8 and 8. Let's go ahead and pull it all the way into the line. Try and get it a straighter. We're almost at the line. Okay. Okay. This is better. This is better. Looks like a French fry box. It's actually an envelope. Okay. So there we go. So much better. Much, much better. Now, go ahead and use the glue. And we're just going to go ahead and put some glue here and here. And a little bit here, so that closes. Okay. And yes, I'm sorry, it is a black, so it's hard to see. Okay, and then we have, again, the Martha Stewart stickers. And the toxic. I used caution on the one before, which I thought was cool. So we're just going to go ahead and put the toxic sticker on it. I'll come back and glue that on. Okay, and then I have a couple of these tickets. I took the blank tickets and I used my Fright Night stamp out of the Halloween stamps that I got at Michael's, and we're just going to put them in there. And so they've got 2 tickets to Fright Night. Could be toxic, or could say caution. So there we have that little pocket. Okay, then I also have where I've taken a piece that is about 3, and it's a little more than 3, so like 3 1/4 by 2, just a little over 2. So this one actually will work to go into a pocket letter. And I'll show you how we close this. So what I do, wait for the glue to get down there. And then I'm going to go ahead and I just go ahead and put a line all the way across the bottom and on the side. Okay. So, and I actually started here. Now this piece is going to come across. And I did it wrong only because of I had done the lace, but that's okay. We'll just make this I had already stamped the lace to go the other direction. Okay, so we've gone ahead and closed that off. And now we have this little pocket that can hold, you know, can hold a letter. It can hold one of the small tags. You have like a small tag, you can stick it in there. You can make something that the right size to fit in there. Again, you'll want to distress it to match whatever you're using it if you're distressing other items in your project. Okay, I again use that lace. I like it. It looks scary, sort of. Okay. And then, let's see. Go ahead and I have my scallop punch. And I wonder if I can see if I can. I want some gold. Nope, I'm not going to be able to do that. So let's go to the next thing that we can do. I have some papers over here that I have coffee dyed and I have ready to go into a book. And I'm looking for something that will go into this one. It's got a cat. There's a cat and a web and an owl, or a bat, excuse me. Let's see. There. Okay, I'm cutting it so the cat is in it. I probably will cover up the cat, but oh well. I tried. Okay, so we can put scallop circle. Isn't that something? I don't even like that. Oh, I was playing with this. Don't like that. Oh, that's kind of cool. I think we'll do that. Okay, so now this little tag came like this, and I got that at my $1.49 store. So that's like the generic generic 99-cent store that we have here. And now, when I started going, everything was like 99 cents. Now everything's like $1.49. And we're just going to go ahead and place it on this pocket. Okay, you could just leave it like that. I do have this banner, don't like it. Nope. Okay. So, you know what? There is a stamp that I really like. I think it was in the Tim Holtz set of stamps that I got, and I've been a very bad girl not putting my stamps away correctly. But there is this stamp that has the tombstones. I'm going to put that in there, I think. I really need to clean this. I think you can clean it with like alcohol or something. I'll have to try it. Okay. Okay, so that makes it kind of scary, adding that down at the bottom. And then I have this little bat. This is a close to my heart stamp from many, many years ago. Oh, you can't really see the bat, but if we put him there, you'll see him. If we put him down here, you'll see him. So just add a couple of bats. I like that. So that gives us another little pocket that can have a tag in it. Okay, so what can you do with these pockets that you have? We'll give you a little sneak peek. Okay, so if you have a tuck space like this, you could put this in the tuck space. Okay, if this was just with no tuck space, you could glue this down and now you have a pocket. Of course, you can put it in a tuck space like this. It even could go in the bag. And now you've got a secret in the bag. And this is the glassine bags that I did with those grill cookie sheets that I got from Dollar General. And I did leave a pocket back there as well. Okay, so here you can see how you could put it on a plain page. And you could either glue the whole thing down and then you just have the pocket. You can glue it so that you go this way and now you've got a tuck space on the side. So you can put something in on the side and you still have the pocket on the top. I think that that's a great way, and I don't have anything going on this page, so that is what we're going to do. And the color theme for this book, this is the Haunted House book, and I use the red and black and vintage. Ah, there, I did it. Okay, so when you do that, I closed in one of the sides. I closed in one of the sides. I totally forgot. So I'm going to go ahead and glue down this strip on one of the sides. I can't believe I did that. Well, yes, I can. Okay, so we're going to come back and put glue here. We're going in this U shape. Okay. Could do it in an L and then you'd turn it into a tuck. There we go. So with this, you can go ahead and put your poison inside. Or put your poison up here. We will see. Okay, so there is that. The envelope, again, same thing. You can put the envelope in like this. It could go in a tuck spot, or it could go on a blank page. Oh, here's another one of those Fright Nights. There we go. Okay. So I will be looking for a place for this one to go in the book. I'm going to go ahead and take this banner and put it on this witch's page. You can see here I've got a portrait of the witch, and her broom is hanging up. It's actually just hanging there on the wall, and then some of her stuff. And then we'll just go ahead and put a little banner here. And just because we got it. Okay. Oh, and it crooked it out. Okay. So there we go. We have some pockets. So we've made the potent poison pocket that has a tuck space on the side, and it has a place for a tag to go in the top. We made the little miniature pocket that has a place for some writing, and then it can also hold something here inside. It's going to just get tucked right in there. And we have your ticket envelope with your Fright Night tickets. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Oh, one more thing. It is day 6. And today we have the costume a day is Easy Rider. That is my husband's motorcycle. He happened to be going on a ride that day. I was going to work. So I dressed up like I was going to be on the motorcycle, and I cut some holes and made fingerless gloves. I have actually it is the t-shirt from this ride, because I got a t-shirt for it, and I have my motorcycle boots on and my jeans and a belt. So oh, and you can't see it, but that arm has a full arm tattoo sleeve. So it's actually a sleeve that you put on your arm that has a tattoo. And so that whole arm is got a full sleeve tattoo. So that is my Easy Rider. Day 6 of a costume a day. And yes, I did this every day. I wore a different costume made up of things that I already had at my home, to give people an idea of what they could dress up as using items from the Goodwill where I was working. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Let me know what was your favorite. I like them all, but I think I really like this potent poison. Turned out pretty cool. If you have any comments or suggestions, put them down below. Find something to celebrate every day. Every day. And don't forget to subscribe. Bye-bye.